What a heck of a couple of weeks you've been involved in over this roadshow, and what a week this has been. Want to talk about the pricing, want to talk about the company, want to talk about the future, but just on a very personal level, especially given what we were seeing in the markets this week.
Yes.
How have you felt about this?
I am excited to be here. It's been the culmination of the work of hundreds of people at the company. So it's just good to get it done, and I'm looking forward to going back to building. And good environment, bad environment, we're going to be building a great company.
Okay, but given what's happened in the markets,
yeah.
I mean, tell us in terms of the pricing, we're at $45 a share, which is at the lower end of things. How do you think about that? How do you think about that in terms of your raising about $8.1 billion? That's probably less than you wanted to raise. Is that the environment? How much of that was this China news this week? How did you think about that?
Pricing a deal is an art, not a science. So we will probably have had it imperfectly, but we thought that at this price, it reflected the environment. And listen, the environment is uncertain right now. And any time there's uncertainty in the market, investors are going to be a little hesitant to put $8 billion of their dollars to work. And we wanted to put our stock with a group of funds who we know aren't just going to hold for the next week, but they're going to hold for the next year and hopefully for the next 5 years. So when we looked at the environment and we balanced how we really think of this company long term, this was a great result. $8 billion is plenty for us to build and grow on top of.
What kind of runway does that give you?
Very significant runway. We're quite confident about the road ahead.
What was the lesson of the Lyft IPO, and how did you feel when you saw that stock really drift down over the past couple of weeks since that IPO?
Yeah, listen, I think that there's no perfect lesson here. I think that they probably did the best they could with the data that they had. It led us to be a bit more conservative, and it did lead us to place with mutual funds that we trusted, with whom I've had relationships with the past, et cetera. But again, all of this, when you're in the middle of it, it's very easy to second guess it 2 weeks later, but when you're in the middle of it, you do your best, and I think they did their best at the time.
What does success look like today for you? How are you going to measure the success of this IPO?
Success today is a stable price, a little bit higher than the pricing, not a lot higher than the pricing, because we want the pricing, we want there to be a fair price that the company received. But we're going to be measuring success in 3 to 5 to 10 years, not in one day.